boys be lit from the go. From 9 to 5, they clocking in and representing the folk. They triple team in 95, and he still hitting them folk. Your quarterback forgot about 3-11, 9-4. Seen the 30 and took off. Deuce walked down. We scoring 15, 17, 18 touchdowns. 8-ball corner pocket. Make sure you got 2 straps, cause with a 32, boom. Good night, it's rap. 26 in the mix, picking up all chips. 7-9-7-2, big swole up blitz. 6-4-7-0, the realest ones you gon' meet. 68 pancakes, the big boys gotta eat. 82 jumping over you, 99. How we can do the score start at 0, but we gon' put up like 97, 98 on these people. 50 cents coming lethal. I got
we over 500 niggas.
I'm asking like my name 50. Born in 91, had to play out 7 times in the city. This one for 4-4, we gon' finish this season litty. 10 win, and that's on 50. Hey, hold up. Let me get my shit right. I'm out of breath, nigga. Hold on. Whew. Oh, shit, nigga. Oh, it's lit. It's so lit. It's always a good day when the Carolina Panthers win, what? Give it up for my Panthers, baby. Give it up for the Panthers one time. We are over 500 for the first time, and goddamn, nigga. How long? Shit, nigga. Whoo. I'm hot, y'all. I'm excited. Y'all, we over 500, y'all. We over 500, y'all. Let the church say amen. Let the church say amen. Lord have mercy, Lord have mercy. Thank you to everybody who is tuning in right now. I am your captain. I am your supreme leader, your supreme commander, and Panthers propaganda. Carolina Panthers, Delusion Division, check in. We 4-3, baby. We going to the Super Bowl, baby. We going bowling, baby. Fuck with everybody. Go. I just realized it just really hit me. I forgot the young prince. The young prince was a casualty. The young prince is down, y'all. The young prince is down, y'all. We gotta win, but the young prince is down. Y'all. What are we going? I can't watch Andy Dalton football. I can't do it. Carolina Panther Delusion Division. I can't do it. I can't do it. The young prince has to be okay. We need everybody to spirit bomb healing energy to the young prince. We're going to check out the press conferences. Hopefully the young prince is in the press conference. He's like, you know what? I knew the game was wraps. You know, I ain't feel like going back out there and playing on this bullshit ass fucking field. This field should be banned. Fuck MetLife Stadium. Tear it down. I don't give a fuck if it's new. Tear it down. That stadium should not be allowed to be in this league. Hope Bryce is perfectly fine. He says that he didn't feel like touching that field again because it was not worthy of his game. To which I would say, you know what, young prince? You are correct. You are correct. You did more than enough to prove that you are the best quarterback ever to play the game in the time that you spent on that bullshit-ass field, and we will make sure that you never go back there. I will personally talk with Roger about that. I'll be talking with Roger. I will be at your office tomorrow. Monday morning, I'll be at your office. Because we got to do something about the young prince in that field. Can't be allowed to stand. Can't be allowed to stand. I'm not having it. I'm not having it. Other than that, you see who it is. You see who it is. He heard what I said. I said, JC, I need you as the leader of my defense to go out there and get interceptions and show these niggas why they don't throw the ball on your side of the field. And what did they do? What happened? What happened? What happened? He showed you not only can he do it with one hand, he can do it with two hands. Every time JC sees a ball coming his way, all he thinks to himself is generational wealth. Because he knows that he's about to show everybody that he's the greatest quarterback ever in the NFL, ever. His name is J.C. Horn. He plays cornerback, and he's the best. You should probably not throw his way if you are a quarterback. You know? Quarterback, cornerback, kind of similar. But just don't look his way. Because you're going to look like Tyrod Taylor. Stupid in the face. Speaking of Tyrod Taylor, notice I said Tyrod Taylor and not Justin Fields. It's because Justin Fields got B.Y. reaped. I told you it was going to happen. He got B.Y. reaped. He gone. He played his last play in the first half against Bryce Young. Bryce Young said, hey, you know what? I'm going to go dap up my teammates as we go into halftime. You go look at your last play on the bench and think about, damn, I just played my last play in the NFL on this team. That's crazy. Justin Fields, I told you what was going to happen. You didn't want to believe him. You got B.Y. reaped. Hopefully you can find another team. Hopefully another team will take you on. It ain't going to be the Carolina Panthers. We'll need a quarterback. We got the greatest quarterback ever. Aaron Glenn. Steve Wilkes. Slimed y'all out. Had to do it. Y'all played a good game. Y'all coached a good game. Y'all shouldn't get fired. If y'all get fired, I mean, it's, hey, you know, B.Y. reap. But, you know, y'all coached a good game. Y'all shouldn't get fired. Y'all got a good defense. Y'all just need a quarterback. Because Justin Fields ain't it at all. Get you a quarterback. Y'all can go some places. But y'all got slimed out, cuz. Y'all got slimed out. Now, I'm hyped at being 4-3. We are over 500, like I said, for the first time in like I don't know how long. But I got to see what's up with Bryce. So it's time to hop into these press conferences and see what's going on.
You just try to come up with it and make the most of it.
JC's giving the pressure, so that is kind of worrisome because usually Bryce is giving the pressure. I'm about to skim along right quick, and there is no Bryce pressure. JC is giving the Bryce pressure. Okay. I already know the first question. I'm gonna say the first question comes from Joe Person. He will get it out first. If it's not Joe, it's gonna be Mike, and if it's not Mike, it's Sheena.
Ready?
Let me close. Hold on a second. Let me get out of these comments. All right, here we go. Let's go. Like I said, it's gonna be Joe for the first question. If it's not Joe, it's Mike. If it's not Mike, it's Sheena. That's my 1, 2, 3.
All right. First and foremost, got to give a lot of credit to the Jets. The way that they, gave us great challenges in our run game to try to find, positive yardage. And, they were an aggressive group. And the guys challenged us in every way you could think of, in the pass game, with the pressures, in the run game, all those things. So I got to just tip my hat to them. We're grinding out, trying to find solutions and find yards. And, Andy was able to come in there, get a critical third down for us. Xavier with the big day, just all the hard work paying off. And then, of course, just can't say enough about the defense coming away with, 6 sacks, a couple of interceptions there, and just really playing excellent football all the way through the game.
Okay, update on the condition of Bryce.
Bryce, we're evaluating him for the right ankle. So we're taking all the information, and we're going to look at him when we get home some more and see where we're at. We'll let you know.
Twisted it, maybe Dave at trying.
Who was that? Who was that with the first question?
Xavier with the big day, just all the hard work paying off. And then, of course, just can't say enough about the.
Also, let me comment before we get into that. Bryce obviously had a good day. Andy Dalton, I never want to see you play again. Xavier Legette, I know you love Andy Dalton, but I never want to see Andy Dalton again. Xavier Legette, you had an amazing day, and this is what we want to see from you as wide receiver 2. Because when Tech gets shadowed by the number 1 wide receiver, that means by the number 1 cornerback, that means that they're going to be putting the quarterback 2 and the nickelback on X, which should be free east. So, X, you did an amazing job today. Amazing job. Kudos. Hats off to you for getting open, making the plays that came your way. Defense, 6 sacks. Yo, fucking incredible. fucking incredible performance. I don't know if it was a Jets trash ass offensive line or what, but yo, we need this kind of performance from our defensive line going forward. Obviously, I miss Pat Jones, but Nick and Princely played a hell of a game, and I felt like EE was just dialed in from the joint. Like EE locked in, his play calling, his defensive play calling is just amazing. As a founding member of Everology, I would like to say that we are accepting new members. If you want to become a member of Everology and you want to follow the path and the teachings of Ejiro Evero, by all means, fill out an application. We can meet one-on-one. And then if you pass the qualifications, you're saying you pass the initial interview, by all means, you can become a faithful member of Everology. We are, like I said, accept the application. So just holler at me in my DMs or comment below that you would like an application. Definitely like what I'm seeing from this team. Now, Bryce, bro, I hope Bryce is
Defense
fine.
coming away
Hope
with,
Bryce is okay.
6 sacks, a couple of interceptions there, and just really playing
JC.
excellent football all the way through the game.
I love you, JC Horn.
Update on the condition of Bryce.
Yeah, Bryce, we're evaluating him for the right ankle. So we're taking all the information and we're going to look at him when we get home some more and see where we're at. We'll let you know.
Twisted it, maybe David
It looked like
trying to
that sounded like that was
avoid
Yeah,
Mike.
on that long third down. Yeah, I was trying to get out of trouble there and got caught up a little bit. So we'll update you as soon as we have more information.
Now, were you guys able to stick to whatever plan you had coming into the game with regards to how you used Chuba and Rico, or were there alterations that you guys had to make just based on what the defense was showing you?
It just came out like we thought. We just switched some series and let those guys go
I
out
like
there
the
and
way
play
they
some
was-
football for us. And
I like the way they was splitting the carries for sure. Definitely kept it even. You got your series, I got my series, or Chuba got his series, Rico got his series, and while you're playing, you go out there and you get your yards.
we were able to find some yards in different ways, some screens, some different things like that. And then, as they were trying to, make things difficult, we were able to get the ball on the edge a couple of times with Rico in there. So I just thought it was a good day of both guys running physically, running aggressive, and it ended up paying off for us.
Dave, you mentioned a couple of interceptions, both by J.C. Horn.
JC.
Given the timing of when they happened, how would you describe his impact?
Yeah, just clutch play, doing right longer, and that's our definition of finish, and putting himself in position to make those plays, and really
Best
just
cornerback
his
in the
ability,
league.
his ball skills, to be able to come up with those plays was huge for us, and gave us a chance to put it away 2 drives before the end, really with the interception, but the defense just showed up collectively, Princely, another guy that just, showed up for us today and,
Prince.
got banged up a little bit and went back out there and finished. And I thought what a great step for him of just telling the team how much this means to him to be out there and be available for the guys.
On a chance Bryce can't play next week. How's the offense change when you go to Andy?
Yeah, we'll look at it.
If Bryce can't play next week, call up Hendon Hooker. If Bryce can't play next week, call up Hendon Hooker. If Bryce Young cannot play next week, call up Hendon Hooker. I refuse. We are not watching Andy Dalton football. No, we will petition for Hendon Hooker to play if Bryce Young cannot. We not watching Andy Dalton ball, dog. Not at all. Not at all. I'm not doing it.
We'll look at all that and see what the best version of us is. But right now it's running the football, and Andy can handle all those things. And, the pass game, the reps, the time on task with the group that we have, we got to stay within our core of our system. And, Andy's fully involved in all that. So if he does play, that'll be the mode.
Dave, Bryce has been remarkably durable throughout his first 3 years. That was a supposed knock on him coming in. For y'all to hold him out at the end of that game, does that speak to the potential severity of this?
We'll see. We'll look at all the information. We'll make sure we trust our docs and get the full evaluation, and we'll go from there.
Dave, when did you realize Delu wasn't going to be able to go? And what does it say about the group that you're able to continue to plug in so many guys there?
Yeah, I think the injury happened on Thursday, and we started moving him around, trying to mobilize it. We just couldn't get his strength back to a point where we felt safe about playing him, putting him out there, and the beautiful timing of Austin Corbett coming back, and I got to watch the film, but first impression is that Austin did a great job just continuing to allow us to play our style of offense.
What does having a winning record at this stage of the season mean after the struggles of the past few seasons?
We just take it one game at a time. We celebrate the wins, celebrate the heck out of it just now, and the resilience of this group, the focus, the toughness to finish when we needed it.
And
Guys
it's a
making
long
plays
season.
on the offense, on special teams. I thought Trevor Etienne did an excellent job today, fielding the
did.
ball and making some yards out of that. So he handled all those punts great, which was such a good thing, good feeling for us. And then, of course, for Xavier to come through in a one-on-one opportunity, they challenged us all game, and to make that play when we had a chance for it was huge.
Yep.
Dave, your assessment of Bryce while he did play.
He was doing excellent, throwing in rhythm, manufacturing, making sure we're getting to the right runs based on the looks and all those things. He's been just continuing to build off of that, just feeling confident about our process and being able to push our football forward. So he's been doing a great job.
Dave, you brought up J.C. Horn's interceptions. I mean, those come in two really key spots where momentum can shift. How much did those turnovers change the game for you and how you attack the rest of the game?
It was huge just from a standpoint of guys expecting their teammates to show up and make big plays, and just the excitement and the energy that it brought the sideline for him to come up with both of those interceptions in critical situations. And Mike Jack had a couple of really beautiful plays on a one-on-one go ball down the field in the end zone, and then an end cut, a little bit later on the last drive,
Jack.
Really close to picking
Lights.
that ball off. And then
Out.
we had kind of a tie goes to the runner situation on the sideline where they got a first down. He had both hands on it. He's trying to pull the ball away. So I thought those guys just played
Mike wanted
excellent together.
he wanted to pick, so I feel him.
To see Trevor have a really good return game, helped to set up the touchdown at the beginning of the season, had a muff. You replaced them in the game against Atlanta. How rewarding is it to see that faith pay off?
Absolutely, and just working on his craft every day. What's my next step? And the next step was fielding those punts cleanly, finding yards. Great, good for it. But if we catch them all, we save a lot of yards, and he did an excellent job today with that.
Dave, this felt like a situation where after Bryce went down, that the defense was not gonna
Trevor
let
did
you
have his
lose.
best
And
punt
what
game,
did that speak
punt return
to
game.
that group specifically?
Again, just great for the players to feel every phase doing their part. Special teams, covering the kicks, returning the ball, getting us positive gains there, offensively, making yards, making first downs. Third down today, it was a little bit of a rough day for us on third down, but we found some good completions early on to move the chains to give us chances. But I just love the fact that when everybody has a chance to affect the game, and they do, the trust factor and the confidence of the group takes a step and grows.
Building off the winning later in the season, it's going to be the first time that the Panthers have had an over 500 record going into Week 8 since 2019.
I thought so. 2019. I thought so.
In terms of what you're building?
We're one game at a time, and just taking these wins and celebrating the heck out of it. We have to keep that focus because it's required of us to go back to work. We'll celebrate it. We'll look at the film. We'll correct the things that we can improve on, but we have to have that kind of resilience and focus to just take a next step, go to the next game. We got a great opponent coming up. And I cannot leave this podium without, again, just talking about the Jets, Coach Wilkes, and just the job that they did, and our guys to have the resilience to take care of the football was a big deal today, especially with the challenges that we were presented. So really proud of the group and the way we finished.
Do you win a game like this last year with the way that you guys kind of were struggling with complementary football?
Off the top, I can't really give you a clear answer to that. But I speaks to each phase. I can ask the group, what are you expecting from your defense? And I believe the offensive guys would be able to say, these guys are going to play really hard against the run. And now creating the pressure, creating opportunities by getting pressure on the quarterback and affecting them. That's something we can add to us, and then offensively, still being able to come out of the day with a pretty decent run day, even with the challenges that were presented. We're learning more about this group and who we are.
What did you learn today about the two-back rotation you had, and is that something you think you'll continue to do?
It felt great. It felt great for me to know whoever I was calling the run for, I expect great execution out of these guys. And, Chuba even had a couple of excellent runs, on the perimeter, with screens, and bit out some pretty good yards in that regard, too. So being able to be versatile with our play passes, our screens, and our runs is critical for us to have success.
Can I get a little clarity on what happened right after Bryce's injury? Did he come up to you? Was he having problems walking? What happened after that sack that made you say, okay, we need to take him to the locker room?
It was all the trainers just doing their job of evaluating him and being able to say whether he could get back out there and put force on that ankle and change directions and do the things we need him to do within our scheme. Just felt like we couldn't get him back out there soon enough, and we'll give you more information as we gather that.
Just to clarify, is the sprained ankle at a minimum?
Again, I
David, he don't
specifics.
fucking
I don't
know,
have
bro.
the specifics
What the
right now, so I think we're just going to have to just do our evaluation and go from there.
There was some speculation he got cleated. Was it more of a
I have no idea. I didn't see it.
Shut the fuck up.
Last one.
6 sacks today, and then the Merrick one specifically, it looked like he disguised it really well. What did you see from that unit as a whole, and then that sack in particular?
Time on task, guys working on the
Trayvon,
different rush patterns
yeah.
that we're using for the week.
Yeah.
They change them up a little bit
Yeah.
every week, but the guys haven't,
that sack was
being
crazy.
really focused in on the details of how to execute them. The timing of it and all that is getting better and better. So I just think it's a credit to the coaching staff and the players taking to the game plan and executing it at a high level really today.
You say if Bryce was high or low ankle sprain?
I'm not going to give any specific details. We'll give you more information.
You did say, though, just to be clear, that he was having trouble putting like weight on it.
Yeah, and otherwise he would have been back in the game. So
Thank you.
yep.
All right, thank you.
All right, thank you.
Locker room's open.
Some of these reporters get on my fucking nerves, dog. Like, how many times does these niggas gotta tell you? I don't know. I will tell you when I have my information. He said that shit like he said it in his opening statement. Like, god damn, I'll fucking. God.
Do it.
JC, I mean, it's been talked about the lack of interception production throughout your career.
Thieves.
You've got 3 in 7 games. I mean, what's different this year?
Just capitalizing on the opportunities. I feel like
They don't throw the ball his way. Every time they throw the ball his way, he get a pick. Like, what the fuck?
I've been out a lot in my career, so just putting together a string of games and having opportunities to make plays on the ball, you just try to come up with it and make the most of it.
The one-handed snags, is that just a little bit of extra sauce, or just
They be doing that shit in training camp.
A little bit of both.
And he be doing
I
that shit
practice
in
them
his own
practice. Y'all
videos.
see like indie drill and stuff like that.
Like, he
I
be-
catch a lot with one hand, but
He always do the one
yeah,
hand catch.
just happen to happen like that.
What did you see on that first interception?
Huh?
What did you see on that first interception?
Really just the ball.
Exactly, the ball.
I was playing low on it because I knew we was in quarters, and I had the safety coming over, so I was playing low on it. So
Then his nigga
I
eyes
know it
lit
wasn't
up.
much grass behind me. So when they was yelling ball, I just looked up and just played the ball.
What is the feeling for you when not only you're getting picks, you see Mike Jack making plays, 6 sacks collectively? What is the impact of what you saw from this defense?
Just us staying together as a defense. We knew coming into the game, they had a good defense, and we were gonna have to outplay them. That's one thing Coach E said all throughout the week. Like, we're gonna have to create takeaways and outplay their defense, and that's what we did today off every position group. Defensive line dominated, stopping the run, and getting back there, pressuring the quarterback. And I think we missed probably like 3 or 4 sacks too. So they played their ass off.
They really did.
We just got to get back to the drawing board tomorrow and get ready for next week.
JC, every
different styles with Tyrod Taylor coming in the second half. How did you guys adjust to that? He definitely looked to be pushing the ball down the field a lot more than Justin Fields did.
We just adjusted on the go. We knew with him coming in the second half, it was going to be a lot more passing, and he not the threat that Justin is running the football. So we knew we were going to have to be on top of our game and communicate in the back end and make plays on the football.
when you made those 2 interceptions, each time it felt like an inflection point potentially that they could kind of really capitalize and trade momentum there. Did you kind of feel that after each interception that you guys had gained momentum back?
Yeah, a little bit, but just the way the game was going, we were trying not to get too excited, after the turnovers, because we knew we were gonna have to go back out there, like even that last drive to, get them off the field. So we just tried to stay focused. We celebrated the interceptions and the sacks and stuff, but just knowing, like I said, we were gonna have to outplay their defense.
I didn't get a chance to look this up, but have you had a 2 interception game while you're at Carolina?
Nah, not in the NFL. I had one in college.
So how does it feel to just to get 2? Because
they don't throw the ball his way, bro. Like, they throw his ball one time and they be like, oh shit, never
again.
again.
And it seems
never
like
again.
this year you kind of you're quiet, you're subtle with it, but you're letting your play show on the field.
Yeah, I mean, people they're gonna do it. They're gonna say what they want, question what they want, but all I care about is the coaches. Like I always said,
Pro
the
Bowl
organization
last
believing in
year.
me, and the players in the locker room. That's the only people I need to believe in me.
Bro.
And I'm just keep grinding, trying to get better every day.
Yeah, that's the mentality.
3 in a row, first time with the winning record. I think for the first time since 2019. In perspective, what do you make of that?
We doing a good job right now, coming together and winning football games. But it's a long season. We gotta. Like I said, I keep going back to my rookie year, and we started 3-0, and then it went downhill after that. So you got to stay locked in week to week. We're gonna celebrate this, on the plane the rest of today, tomorrow. We're gonna come in there and make corrections, and get ready for Buffalo.
What was the celebration in there? Dave said celebrating the heck out of it when he was up there, but how would you describe the celebration after?
It was fun. You know, it's always fun when you walk out there with a win. You know, especially this being our first road win.
Yes,
That
sir.
was one of the point of emphasis this week, just being able to bring the show on the road and show we can do it on away games, and we did that today.
JC, for the last 3 seasons, I want to say, I don't know for, you guys have lost a starter on the defensive side of the ball, at least one starter for the season. And, this unit got a lot of flack off of last year's performance. Can you just talk about the ability and the resilience of this group to overcome losing somebody like Pat Jones and getting this road win?
Yeah, I mean, it's tough, losing a playmaker like Pat. You see the game he had last week. And then just, losing him and, having to put 2 young guys in there with Princely and Nick. But they stepped up. They both stepped up today. I think Nick had his first career sack. So proud of them for stepping up to the plate. And they talented. And, last year was tough. But, this year, like I said, it's the 2025 Panthers. You can't worry about last year. And we just going to, keep trying to stay together. Like I said, people going to say what they want to say. We just got to stay together and worry about getting better every day.
6 sacks. 6 sacks for the linemen. You with 2 picks.
6 of them things.
Mike Jack with a couple critical.
Should have had 2 picks. Mike
should have had 2.
He had a couple of good PBUs. When the whole defense is kind of eating like that, are you all feeding off of each other's kind of adrenaline success?
Yeah, definitely. I think they describe it as like flow state, where we just
yes, sir.
Like, me personally, I wasn't even thinking about the situations because like the way we was all playing on one accord, I knew we were gonna keep dominating on the defensive side. So when everybody playing good like that, it made the game more fun, stress free, and we all just out there balling.
Flow state.
We're gonna try to reach that every game.
Next week's game is going to probably be the most anticipated game at Bank of America Stadium in about a half a decade at least. As much as you're a high off this victory, are you allowing yourself to think about what the atmosphere is going to be like next week with a Super Bowl contender?
It's about to be crazy at the bank.
That's going to get a
like,
lot more attention.
Shit about to be stupid.
Nah, not really. We're gonna enjoy this one today. We'll worry about Buffalo tomorrow.
Did you saw Trevin's pass breakup?
Oh yeah. Trevor, that was a great play. He was
impressive.
Yeah, I think he ran 4-4, and it was one of the plays in the game. He was matched up on the receiver, and he was looking at me like, "You on the switch?" Because I was on the running back. I'm like, "Bro, just stay on him. You 4-4. You probably faster than him." So, Trevin, a hell of a player. Just to see the growth he made the last couple of weeks, just staying with it. When everybody was tough on him early on, I'm super proud of him, and I think he's just gonna keep getting better.
Thanks, Jesse.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jesse.
Derek Brown's going to be available at his locker?
Yes, sir. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to hear. My Panthers are 4-3. We lost Bryce, but we gained a dub. Please put your healing energy out there for Bryce Young ankle. Please put your healing energy out there for Bryce Young ankle. Please put your healing energy out there for Bryce Young ankle. Please put your healing energy out there for Bryce Young ankle. As a congregation, we're going to come together and we're going to wish nothing but positive energy for Bryce Young. May we hear that Bryce Young is good to go and will be suited up, ready to give the belt to Josh Allen at the bank. Let the congregation say, keep pounding. We 4-3, baby. Celebrate this. Enjoy this. Fuck the Jets. Fuck Justin Fields. Fuck New Jersey. Fuck MetLife Stadium. Fuck Lincoln Financial Stadium. Nigga. Fuck Vinny Testaverde, nigga. Fuck Joe Namath. Fuck Boeing. Nigga. Fuck Fireman Ed. Yeah. The only nigga we salute is the island. Oh, wait. That was only for like one season. I don't salute none of y'all niggas. Fuck everybody who played for the Jets. Nah, wait. It was one cold nigga that played for the Jets. It was one cold nigga that played for the Jets a long time ago. Can't remember. Anyway, fuck Rex Ryan. Fuck anybody and everybody who is a Jets fan. Just for today. We won. Ha ha. You lose. You're 0-7. And yeah, keep pounding. Carolina Panther, Delusion Division. We out.